I'm very happy to have you here. But before we start the interview, Shannon, I want to introduce you formally to our viewers. And I love the way you have shared your introduction, as will my viewers. Shannon, you describe yourself as an extrovert, adventurous, and a free spirited woman. You like trying new things and love to engage in people oriented activities. You believe strongly in keeping your commitments and are good in coordinating events while you love to help others. You appreciate honesty and openness in others. And if I may add, you are a brilliant actor and performer and also an artist. So, welcome to the Safe Space session.
Safe space, in my opinion, is again the same environment given by parents where children can feel free, but yet the parents have an eagle's eye uh, on what and where the child is going and what the child is doing and whom with they are meeting and with whom they are associating themselves. I mean, the parents' role should be to have an hawk's eye, yet not interfere in the freedom of the child. Okay, equality to me is when both the partners have get equal opportunities or have equal, or at least both of them have should have their own space to do what they want to uh, to work or to you know whatever. I mean, the kind of freedom that both the partners should have, whereby one should not be asking for anything to the other person. So to me, that is
Both
equality.
both people have an equal space to grow and be themselves. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes, equal space to grow and financially independent. Both should be financially independent so that one is not dependent on the other person.
Okay, so financial independence is very important for
Even
you.
in mentality, that equality should be there. But Smita, that is one fact. Although my husband, my father have been very open and very have always given me freedom, but yeah, there are times when I feel no, I'm not completely free to take my decisions. There
Mm.
have been times when they would put their feet down, or they would put a clause. If I'm traveling, I have to report to them. If I
Hmm.
am but over a period of time, I don't know, maybe it's wrong on my part, but I have also started taking it as a natural thing. And even if nobody asks, I like to report back. As long
Yeah,
as
it's the
yeah. Huh.
it's the open coop, closed coop syndrome that we have. That even when the coop is open and the birds don't fly away, you
Correct.
know.
Something like that has happened to me. Yes, that's true. You're putting it rightly. That syndrome.
So
But
I mean,
sometimes, yes, sometimes once in a while, I feel I should break free of this and get out and experiment. As I know, as we keep hearing and reading the stories and the kind of rape cases that we hear every day, almost every day, I guess it is pretty very high. I don't know the percentage, Smita. There are innumerable stories we have heard. So I guess it is pretty high.
right?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
how easy is it in an Indian household, you think, for a mother or a wife or a woman to take a stand against her husband's family for something like this?
Yes, Smita, it is not easy. It is definitely not easy. But being what I am, in my opinion, one should not keep quiet also, whatever it may be.
Great. We
I,
need more women
I,
like you.
yeah, I mean, this is not acceptable.
Even if
So,
it means that you break up your
even if it
family.
means, yeah, even if it means severing relationships at a major level, but when it comes to your child or anybody's child, if you're seeing, if I'm a Masi, then also I would take it up strongly to to the to my Jija's family, even if I know it's going to be very detrimental to my relationship or my sister's relationship with him.
And you would be prepared for any severance of any relationship as a consequence and a fallout of that.
Yeah, obvious, huh? So a person like me, of course, will not keep quiet in any way possible. But I know in Indian society things are different. There are people who hush it up and hide it and don't take it to a higher level. Lot
Why do
of
you think why do people hush it up so much?
public shame, so society stigma is the biggest reason.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people also think it's okay, chalta hai, because in India we have this chalta hai attitude very strongly imbibed in our psyche. ठीक है, अभी हुआ, अभी बोल देंगे, नहीं करेगा, बच्चे को बोल दिया, don't do it. I mean, sometimes it's not taken very seriously. It's dealt on a very superficial level.
So, what do you think is the solution for this kind of a shame and stigma that you're talking about? Because if that is the barrier in preventing child sexual abuse or protecting your children or securing them, then what do you think is the solution for it?
Training people, openly talking to people, and yeah, the kind of work Rakshan is doing, I guess it's should be done in a manifold way. Reach out to more number of youth and whoever, I mean, youngsters and even the adults, whoever it reaches out to, at least change the attitude of the people and to be told to them that it's not a stigma anymore and you have to come up and speak to stop such more incidents happening in and around you.
Brilliant.
So
So
I
what you say effectively shift the spotlight from the victim to the abuser, and say it's the abuser that needs to be addressed and called out, and not the victim, right?
Yeah, true. Victim doesn't have a role, and I mean, victim is anyways a victim and suffering. So the rest of the society should understand that what is a suffering. Family, outside, schools, teachers do it to children, children do it to elders. I don't know. I mean, the kind of incident that I related happened the reverse way. So
Yeah.
what they hear, what everyone, I mean, the people around, what they hear, what they talk, what they see, definitely mars and their judgment and their opinion. Understandly, I guess it should go hand in hand. I mean, the stringent laws made by the government and non-government agencies, and also the attitude change uh, at the individual level, individual family level, will help. So
Mhm.
everything has to work together. Only the stringent laws will not help. So making laws and then executing the laws in the right way, and the attitudinal change, everything should matter, because sometimes the case goes into the nearby police station and the police constables don't take it seriously. They sometimes don't even write an FIR, or they themselves add fuel to the fire, which is again a sad story. I mean, so I guess execution, the law should be executed properly and to be understood by people at large.
Brilliant.
And education and attitude change is necessary. Anything, right from a touch, a bad touch, even a keeping a hand on the shoulder, but the intention is something bad. So there's like, it can be just very casual, or it can be with a little bit of pressure, can be taken as a, and to any extent, of course, to the penetration level. I mean, all
Yeah.
From one single touch to the penetration, everything is banned.
So let me ask you. So would you think touching the breast of a child while she's wearing clothes would be considered child sexual abuse?
Definitely. I very
Would
strongly feel about it. I mean, I'm just saying it. Touching a shoulder itself is wrong. Touching someone's private part, even with the clothes on, not
so
acceptable.
showing nude pictures to the child?
Definitely not acceptable. It's wrong. Very wrong.
Exhibitionism, lewd
All
jokes.
everything about that is considered child sexual abuse. Yeah, there are many. One is like withdrawal of the child from his normal behavior, sudden silence, quietness, irritable behavior, not sharing happily, not laughing, not smiling. So suddenly, if a child has undergone something which he or she has not liked, uh, will definitely disturb him mentally and psychologically, and would exhibit some signs which elders should understand. Um, Sudden withdrawal, sudden um, change of behavior.
I-
I think that again depends on how often or how what intensity the child has been subjected to such a behavior. If it is one or two instances, then I'm sure the mother or the parents or sister, whoever is close, can definitely get the child out of it if known about it. Um, even the most severest of the abuse, I think it can be dealt with, provided if it is known in time. But if it has happened quite number of times repeatedly, and the child has no one to talk to, no one to share with, then of course it can get very deep into the psyche of the child.
yeah, and it can. Do you think it has a long-lasting effect into the adulthood? Does it
Definitely,
impact?
definitely it will. Definitely, the person will not have a normal growing.
Hmm. Hmm. Right. It can have.
Can have
Uh,
any kind of outcome. The person can become very rebellious kind of a person, or a person can become very rude in life, or can subject similar abuse to others also. Vengeance is one outcome. So there can be
absolutely.
number of outcomes of such a person.
So,
Submissive, abusive. Frankly, Didi should go and talk to the mother. Tell the mother immediately about how the Chotu has or the Gattu has spoken, and let mother take action from there on. In Indian households, naturally, the mother will then speak to the husband,
right.
and because it's husband's brother who's doing it, so the mother should see that her husband takes an action. If he doesn't take an action, or if he supports his brother in any way, um, or either of the spouse, I think sometimes the women also are kinds who will want to hush it or rush it or keep quiet and say ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ है and it's a boy only, उसका क्या बिगड़ा है, especially in this particular film, it's a boy thing. So कई बार इंडियन साइकी में ये भी होता है कि अरे छोड़ो ना बच्चे को क्या हुआ. I mean, we think girls के साथ में ज्यादा इंटेंसिटी या वीकर पोजीशन होती है, but with boy, so either of the spouse should take it up strongly, and if the other spouse is not serious, then they should take action further on their own.
Free of child sexual abuse. Very, very specific.
Educate, trained, and um, talk to people, change their
So,
attitude.
What is
change
the
their
time?
there is no long time in this. It has to be reached out as quickly as possible. More number of people should be reached out as soon as possible, because it has a multiplier effect. So
Yes.
one person knows will help maybe 100 around them.
Yes.
Safe space is where no one gives you a wrong look or a touch. Equality for me is no questions asked.
Can you say I'm a Rakshan?
Okay, I'm Rakshan.
Thanks, Shannon. Thank